My name is Lamont Swanigan. I had a heart transplant at Baptist in Little Rock. 2010, I had lost a lot of weight because I knew there was, heart failure in my family. Lost a lot of weight. I was jogging on the treadmill and I got extremely exhausted real fast, and that was unusual.
He got extreme fatigue on this treadmill. He called me on the phone and was like, Felicia, something's going on. I'm 2 minutes, 3 minutes into my run on the treadmill and I'm extreme fatigued. So, our thing was, let's, get a hold of our cardiologist. Let's find out, let's get an appointment.
I was going through a bunch of, different medications. I had the defibrillator, the pacemaker, just to try to treat, my heart failure.
The extreme fatigue for a very active person, it was unusual. So being able to hear that it was something more going on was shocking.
They listed me for transplant, and
it was unbelievable at first. It was hard to imagine that this man that I've been with for over 20 years needed something as dramatic as a heart transplant.
It was just devastating to me. It just blew my mind because I knew what my brother had went through, and I didn't want to go through that. I wanted to have a normal life, a regular life, but God saw fit, that I needed a transplant.
We started out with an enlarged heart. We started out with a regular cardiologist. We lost the weight. We thought that was going to fix the things.
I needed to get that heart quick. I could feel my health deteriorating. I was going down. So June 29th, I was in my room doing my usual, had my vitals done, eating breakfast. Dr. Nersetti and Pam coming to my room, and I was kind of depressed, like, what they want now? What is it now? And they closed the door and the curtain, and they said, we got a heart for you. And when they said that, my anxiety went from 0 to 100 because I just really couldn't believe, this was actually getting ready to happen. I love every doctor that I had there at Baptist, but one thing I've learned that the nurses at Baptist, amazing nurses. They talked to me. They came and done a lot of workup, just getting me prepared. They said, I think 2:00, they said, we're going into surgery. So I called my wife, and she was in El Dorado working. And I said, I need you to get to Baptist. She said, why? I said, they got a heart.
But my sister got a phone call, and all of a sudden she was like, Leah, get your clothes on. We got to go to the hospital. Dad even have his heart transplant. So I got dressed real quick, and we was on the road like in 5 minutes.
And they was wheeling me to surgery, and everybody in the ICU was, giving me the thumbs up. But even on the way to surgery, I was praying as well, but I was still nervous because I'm like, in my mind, this is a major surgery. I'm like, you're taking one organ out and replacing it with another organ.
We all gathered up in the family room, and there was a lot of us in that room. We was packed, we was on the floor. We was everywhere. On the couch, and we stayed, we had a little sleepover in there.
And I never will forget Dr. Ransom, when I got in there, they was prepping me and they was talking to me. Dr. Ransom said, he said, I'm gonna do the operation. He said, but God got you. After that, I just remember going to sleep. And when I woke up, I remember my wife was there in the CCICU with me. And all I remember was just being hungry. I'm like, I'm hungry. I just, I want something to eat,
It's just a win-win. I'm just so amazed and so lucky and so happy and so blessed that we are at this point right now, because the man that, years ago was active and very outgoing, he's back to that way now.
After transplant, I was able to start a substitution job at the Brinkley High School in elementary school. I was able to get on city council and serve the citizens of this community. Able to work for a local funeral home here in Brinkley. Able to do radio in Forest City, which I was doing for many years. Do local radio on Sunday morning and Monday night. Pastor a church. Able, to still go to my church, pastor a church. Be a youth pastor here in this community, with the Mount Zion Church. My pastor is Eddie Harvey. So, I'm doing a lot of things, but I just thank God for just giving me the energy, to be able to do those things. I'm grateful for Baptist. All of my doctors, Dr. Ransom, Dr. West Hall, Dr. Hutchinson, Dr. Campbell, Dr. Narasetti, like I said, my coordinators, Miss Pam Hardy, Miss Janie Womack. I'm just grateful to all of them.